So once you download this template, you should get the zip file. Now just unzip it and you will get this folder over here. Just open up that and you will find the subfolders inside it. Now this is the project file which you need to install in DaVinci Resolve, which I will show you in a moment. But before that, you have to install the font. Now this is very important. You have to install all of the font before you open up DaVinci Resolve and install the template. If you don't install the font, the template might not work properly. You can change the font later, but first you have to install it. So copy individual links to your browser, download the fonts and install them. Okay, now let's see how to install this project file. For that, open up the DaVinci Resolve and click on the home icon over here so that you can see this window, and just right click on any blank space and click on this restore project archive. Don't click on this import project, click on this restore project archive. Now just navigate to your download folder, open up that, open up the project file and select the .dra file over here and click open. And once you do that, it will ask you to rename. You can name it whatever you want. I'm gonna call this one test and click OK. So once you're done, it will be opened up over here. Just double click on that. Now the project is imported. Now over here in the project window, you will find 3 different folders: edit, final and assets. In the final folder, you will find all of the final compositions. You can just double click on any one of them to open up over here. If you can't see this composition name, make sure to toggle it from here, like so. Make sure it's enabled so you can see the name over here. In the same step, you can open up any scenes over here as well as the lower thirds. In the edit folder, if you open up that, you will find 2 different folders, one media and one text and color. So let's suppose you want to edit this scene to text and color, etc. For that, you have to open up this folder, text and color, and over here you have to open up this color text title 2. You just double click on that, it will be opened up over here. Now if you just select it, and from the inspector tab you can change all of the settings. You can open up this text and type your text, and you can go all of the text and change them. If you want, you can change the font from here. You can change the gradient color. In the same way, you can open up any text you want and change them from here. Then you will find vector elements color. You can change your color, something like this. You can change the moon color, star color, as well as the background gradient color. Now this entire project is 30 frames per second, but if you want to use this on a different frame rate, for that you have this option called adjust frame rate. So let's suppose you are creating a new timeline over here, and just uncheck that, and over here you are using, let's suppose, 60 frames per second or whatever frame rate you desire. If you just create that, and now if you just come over here, copy this, paste it over here. Now just click on this adjust frame rate. It will adapt to the 60 frames per second resolution. Okay, now let's take a look some other scenes over here. So let's suppose I'm going to use this title 8. Double click on that, and now as you can see, it has a background media over here. To change the media, just click on the media folder, just double click on the title scene 8 media, and now you can import your media and replace it over here. So let's do that. Right click, import media, and I have imported one media. Drag and drop this over here, something like that. Now if you just close that, as you can see, it will be updated. Now again, to change all of these settings, you have to open up the color and scene 8 title over here. Now select it, and from here you can change the text, vector elements color. There is a background opacity amount, so if you want, you can increase or decrease it, something like that. So that's basically it for the scenes. And for the lower thirds, it's also easy. Just double click on any lower third over here, this one or this one, and you can just drag and drop your media underneath, and it will be applied over here. So that's it for this tutorial. I hope this video helped.